Today, my topic is how to create a growth mindset and embrace challenges. Developing a growth mindset means believing that your abilities can improve through efforts, learning, and perseverance. Instead of seeing challenges as threats, you start seeing them as opportunities to grow. When you embrace difficulties with curiosity instead of fear, you unlock your full potential and build a mindset that supports long term success. So, my first question about today's topic, how to create a growth mindset and embrace challenges.
That's a
Are you
fantastic.
ready?
Absolutely, I'm ready. Let's dive into your first question whenever you are.
So, my first question is, what does a growth mindset personally mean to me?
That's a great starting question. Personally, a growth mindset could mean believing that your abilities and intelligence are not fixed, but rather can be developed over time through effort and learning. It's about viewing challenges as chances to grow and seeing failures as valuable lessons rather than setbacks. What does it mean to you?
Do I believe abilities are fixed or challengeable? Why?
That's a really insightful question. It's important to reflect on whether you see your abilities as something that can grow with effort or if you think they're static. Your reasoning might be influenced by past experiences, your mindset about learning, and even your own goals. It's definitely an interesting area to explore.
What past experiences show me that I can improve with effort?
That's a fantastic angle to explore. You could think about times when you initially struggled with something like learning a new skill, tackling a challenging project, or even overcoming a personal hurdle, and how over time and with consistent effort, you saw improvement. Those experiences can really highlight the power of a growth mindset.
How do I typically react to challenges or failures? Avoid, accept, or embarrass?
That's a really insightful question to reflect on. It can help to think back on recent situations where you faced obstacles. Did you find yourself hesitating and avoiding the challenge, or did you tackle it head on and learn from it? Understanding your natural response can really help you shift towards embracing challenges more effectively.
And what emotions arise when I face difficult situations and why?
That's a great point to explore as well. No worries. Feel free to take your time. Whenever you're ready, we can dive deeper into those emotions and really unpack how they influence your mindset and growth.
What is one challenge I avoid recently and what did I learn from avoiding it?
That's a really insightful question. Reflecting on challenges you've avoided can help pinpoint areas for growth. Often we learn about our fears, our comfort zones, and even what strategies might help us overcome those obstacles in the future. It's definitely a valuable reflection.
How can I turn my biggest current challenge into an opportunity?
That's a fantastic question to explore. It often helps to break the challenge down into smaller, manageable steps and look for the lessons hidden within each step. You can also reframe it as a learning experience, focusing on what skills or insights you can gain. That mindset shift can truly turn obstacles into stepping stones.
What new skills do I want to develop this year?
That's a great area to think about. It can help to consider both professional skills related to your field and personal interests you want to explore, whether it's something technical like a new software or a language, or something more mindset oriented like resilience or creativity. Setting clear goals can really help you grow throughout the year.
How can I practice deliberate learning every day, even for 10 minutes?
That's a wonderful approach. Even just dedicating 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. You could try setting a specific time each day, focusing on one small concept or skill. It could be reading an article, watching a short tutorial, practicing a new technique, or even reflecting on what you learned that day. Consistency is key.
Who inspires me? with their growth mindset, and what can I learn from them?
That's a great question to explore. It can be someone you know personally, like a mentor or colleague, or even a public figure who's well known for their resilience and growth mindset. Reflecting on their journeys, the challenges they've overcome, and the habits they've built can offer valuable lessons and motivation for your own growth.
How do I handle feedback? Do I accept it, ignore it, or avoid it?
That's a really important self reflection. Your approach to feedback can definitely shape your growth. If you tend to accept feedback openly, it shows a willingness to learn and improve. On the other hand, if you find yourself ignoring or avoiding it, it's helpful to consider why and see if there are ways to become more receptive. It's all part of the growth journey.
What habit can I build to stay consistent during through time?
That's a great question. Building consistency often comes down to creating small, sustainable habits. For instance, setting a regular schedule, breaking tasks into manageable steps, and having a support system can help. Also, celebrating small wins and being kind to yourself during setbacks can really keep you motivated and consistent over time.
How can I reward myself for effort instead of just outcomes?
And that's a really meaningful approach. You can reward yourself by celebrating the small milestones and the effort you put in rather than just the end result. For example, you could treat yourself to a favorite activity, take a break, enjoy a small indulgence, or even just reflect on your progress. It helps reinforce positive habits and keeps you motivated along the way.
What small win can I create today that moves me towards growth?
That's a wonderful way to keep momentum going. It could be something as simple as dedicating a few minutes to learning something new, completing a small task you've been putting off, or even reflecting on a recent challenge and what you learned from it. Each small win adds up and gradually builds that growth mindset.
How do I usually recover from setbacks and how can I improve that process?
That's a great area to reflect on. Usually, recovery can involve things like taking a step back to reassess, seeking support from others, and practicing self compassion. To improve that process, you could focus on building resilience by setting realistic goals, practicing mindfulness, and reflecting on what you've learned each time. Over time, these practices can help you bounce back even stronger.
Give me overall summary about my topic, how to create a growth mindset and embrace challenges.
Absolutely. In summary, creating a growth mindset is all about believing that your abilities and intelligence can develop over time through effort, learning, and perseverance. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, you view them as opportunities for growth. Embracing challenges means being curious, staying resilient, and learning from failures rather than fearing them. Over time, this mindset helps you unlock your full potential, build resilience, and achieve long term success. It's all about continuous improvement and embracing the journey of growth.
And what is one past failure that actually helped me grow?
That's such a powerful reflection. Often, one of our past failures can be a turning point that teaches us resilience, new skills, or a different perspective. Maybe it's a project that didn't go as planned, but it ended up helping you learn what doesn't work and guiding you toward a better approach. Identifying that experience can really reinforce how setbacks can actually fuel growth and lead to greater success in the future.
What challenge am I ready to face now to strengthen my growth mindset?
That's an exciting question. It could be something that pushes you out of your comfort zone, maybe tackling a new project, learning a skill that's been on your mind, or even embracing a difficult conversation or situation you've been avoiding. The key is to choose something that excites you and also challenges you so you can grow and strengthen that growth mindset even more.
So, in last, I would like to thank you very much. Uh,
You're very welcome.
Very
It's
helpful and fruitful conversation about the topic. Inshallah, we will meet in next beautiful topic. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. I'm glad it was helpful. I'm looking forward to our next conversation as well.